Go ahead and start.
Yes, let's start. Why am I? Oh, there we go. Okay, I was too busy leaning back on my chair. Oh no,
Oh no,
I'm just gonna move this.
you're all good. Move what?
My VTuber model
Hmm.
window thing. I know how to talk.
Don't worry about it. We're gonna be talking a lot. But hi, welcome.
Hello.
What's up, everybody? I just started. So welcome. Did you start on your end? Are we synced up?
We should be synced up.
All right, cool. Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of the Yapping. Or if you're on Tyria's side, I'm just pointing at a freaking wall. Hi. How are you all doing? Um, my name is Melindiety, your host for tonight, and today we have, of course, Tyria, TTV. Would you like to give an introduction to yourself to anybody who has not learned about you yet?
I would love to. So, my name is Tyria. As you said, I'm usually I'm usually like playing a variety of games, and every once in a while I'll do something that's not gaming, like hosting coffee dates, kind of like how we're
Like
doing
right now.
here. Yeah. Or I do like Lego building streams. And my streams are kind of
Yeah.
like a blend of like cozy chill vibes and then chaos gremlin, depending on what we're doing. So I guess if you like
Hmm.
a mix of that, you can come stop on my streams anytime.
Perfect. I love that. No, perfect amount of energy and a mix of calm and chaos is what we like in here.
Yeah, I'm
Um,
usually too tired to
tell
actually be to be too chaotic.
no, it's okay. Usually whenever I press the start button or whenever I change the scene, that's when I get a little bit of a bolt of energy, you know,
I just get
just to
nervous.
get ready. Nervous? Nah, don't be. Um, could you tell me a little bit about your avatar here? What are we looking at? What are we looking at? All this beauty here. What's
Oh
going on?
yeah, so I'm a space elf. I don't know if I said that in my intro, but I'm a space elf.
No, you just went into the games. Tell us the
Ah,
important stuff. Who are you?
okay.
What are you representing here?
So, a bit about my lore is that like I'm a cosmic guide who helps lost travelers, and then I'm also a cafe owner. Like on my side of my screen, we're in like a little coffee shop yapping. So,
Sweet.
yeah, and I went with like the pastel. Well, you can't really see it fully, but
Ooh,
eh.
look at that.
There we go. That's as
Nice.
good as I can get, but I got like the
You're
pastel
standing on my
goth
table.
vibes.
Ooh, cute. Um,
Yeah.
if you look, if you can't tell, we love our goths in here. Okay, but here am I.
Yeah. Yeah, I went with like the
We
pastel goth. I was gonna go full blown black, but I'm like, usually stuff is pretty eye catching, so I decided to like throw some purple in there.
Oh yeah, no for sure. Uh, I went with the full black, so but I like the purple accents with it. You know.
Yeah. It's like I wanted to pick out something that like I myself in real life would actually wear if I actually had time to like go out and socialize.
Right. Oh no, same though. I also do not have any color in my wardrobe, so you're doing better than me.
I well, I guess I have some color in my wardrobe, but usually I'm at work most of the time, so like it's usually just like a
Oh
t-shirt,
my.
a t-shirt and some jeans.
No, that's perfect. I mean, we're still in the summertime. I mean, where I am in the East Coast, it's like getting a little colder here, but next week it's gonna be back up in the 80s and 90s. So I'll take what I can get. But I will say my favorite time of year though is autumn, which is
Oh
prime
yeah,
coffee drinking.
I love
Prime
autumn.
coffee drinking. and prime sweater weather.
Mm-hmm. And like literally most of my wardrobe is like hoodies and sweaters. Like I'm
Same.
never ready for like the
I love it.
summer or spring. It's just it's just
Just autumn.
yeah, just autumn.
Just autumn and winter. I wish I wish there was an area where it's like pure autumn all around,
Mm.
but not like muggy and dark, more like crispy and toasty. Does that make sense?
Yeah. That makes sense to me. Like you don't want to be like in like a place where it's just all cloudy and like muggy.
Nah, I like a little bit of color in my environments.
Someone has asked me to play Bored by Moonwalker.
Bored by
I've never
Moonwalker. What does that
have
mean?
I don't know. I can like I can like add it to the queue. Maybe it can be a new song to add to the playlist. If it's on Spotify, that
Oh,
is.
there we go. I'm also playing my own. I'm also playing my own Spotify playlist right now. But yeah, no. Welcome to the Yappening. If you, sorry, if you don't know what we do here, um, I like to interview fellow VTubers and sort of get to poke your brain around, lobotomize a little bit, and sort of talk about your VTuber journeys, um, what brought you here, what you've learned so far, and kind of, like I said, poke your brain a bit with your knowledge, right? You've told me that you've been streaming for about a year, right?
Yeah, I've been streaming for about a year. I think after 2025, it'll be like officially two.
Officially two. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, what exactly got you into VTubing itself? Like, has it been a year VTubing or has it been a year starting streaming in general?
A year of VTubing. I did try to VTube back um in like COVID times, like 2020 and 2021, as like a face cam streamer, but it didn't
Yeah.
really work out. That's for the fact that like my job that I was working at took way too much of my time just in general. And
Mm,
then like also I wasn't really getting much progress in it, and my stream setup was terrible. Like I was
I
streaming from
get
like
that.
a very basic laptop from, and then like also like streaming games on like my PS4.
Yeah, I was very similar actually to you. Um, I started back in 2020 VTubing and all that, so it was my first time streaming as well. And I've also been streaming from like a laptop, not the best thing in the world. Um,
You have to work with what you
and I
got.
was also an yeah, yeah. But I was also an essential worker. So a quote unquote essential worker, like being a
Mm.
cashier for elderly people is essential, I guess.
Oh
But
god.
so yeah. So that took up a lot of my time. So thankfully though, 5 years strong and I'm still trying to keep going as much as I can until either I die or my back gives out or
Oh my
Twitch
god, not the back giving
Twitch
out.
Twitch or Twitch is like explodes off the face of the earth or something.
You know what? I feel like
Um,
it's kind of slowly getting to that point.
yeah, exactly. I'm a little scared, but at the same time, I'm not because YouTube still has their streaming service.
Not the official Twitch
The
saying
Twitch
everybody.
official, not, not the official Twitch channel creator. What the freak? No, that can't be you. No, that ain't real. No,
Them
I hope
actually
not.
supporting smaller streamers, how dare? That's real.
That
That's
is
wild.
rare.
Yeah.
But welcome. I'm not saying anything naughty. Don't worry. And I'm covering up.
Yeah,
So don't
I
worry.
too am covered up.
We're exposing our shoulders, so I apologize for that.
Yeah, I
That is
can't really
as
help
much
that.
risque as we're gonna get. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's fashion. I love that we both have that like turtleneck look in the middle and like a little
Yeah.
sweater. I love that.
I
Great minds think
when
alike, you
I
know.
first saw this outfit, I was like, "Oh my god, this is such a cute design," and I like it. Too bad I can't.
It
The
is.
thing
It is.
is that like I found like someone
Hello,
who.
motherfucker.
Thank you for the follow. I found like a place that like sells an outfit that looks
Heck yeah.
exactly
Hello,
like the one
motherfucker.
that I have on here, but it's fucking pink and not purple. It's literally the exact outfit, but it's pink and it's not
Oh.
purple, and they don't have any other variations, and I hate it.
Well, I mean, stuff like that can be like edited if the original creator allows it, but you know, there's different rules for VTubing and
No, it
whatnot.
was like an actual outfit that you can
Oh, real
buy.
life one. Okay, okay, I got you.
Yeah, but they
Right.
only had it in pink.
Well, you gotta learn how to like tie dye in that case. You gotta learn how to dye your clothes.
You know what? Yeah, that might be what I have to do. Just dye it purple somehow.
When push comes to shove. When push comes to shove. But hey, speaking of VTubing, going back to the question, what got you into VTubing? Who did you discover, or what got you into VTubing in general?
I suppose, like, I guess Iron Mouse is probably like a big name that most
Oh
people
yeah,
say. But I
yeah,
think
the big
a
independent
lot,
VTuber.
yeah, but a lot of people who really inspired it, I guess for me to at least start, was Kenji, if you know who that is.
What's their avatar?
Uh, so he he dresses in like a big red jacket with like brown hair and like a baseball cap, like backwards. And he's also a
Not
monkey.
sure. A
Well,
monkey? Oh, I'm not really sure.
well, yeah. He's like an indie. He's independent. So I guess unless like you're looking at a lot of like, I guess you could say he's like a kind of small, but really not really. Um, you probably
Hmm.
wouldn't know about him. There's also another person named Tricky Wee. She's like a harpy dragon, an Egyptian harpy dragon. I like her chaotic
I've had
vibes.
I've had that Yu-Gi-Oh card. Yeah,
I don't know if it was.
that sounds sick.
I think it may have been inspired by Yu-Gi-Oh, but it is those two were like who inspired me to at least start because they were both they're both African American VTubers, and I
Uh,
didn't know that there were any people who were actually who are actually like black who are streaming as a VTuber, since
yeah,
most of it's like populated by people who don't have a dark skin complexion like I do.
yeah. No, that's awesome though. I love the representation. I've seen quite a bit of uh, well, you know, black, darker complexion VTubers. I've also seen Hispanics. I'm Colombian myself, but obviously a little more lighter tone.
Mm.
Um, um, I've seen Brazilians. The tan lines that they put on their freaking avatar is kind of crazy. Let me tell you.
Oh my
Um,
god.
I've seen people from the Middle East, from all around the world. So I love seeing the vast amount of like representations for avatars. You know, and that's like one thing I love about VTubing. You know, is you can represent yourself in any way you want, and it's always great to see someone representing things that we share like in common, right? Like our own communities, our own community inside of the VTubing community. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I like feeling represented. It makes me feel happy that I'm not wasting my time.
What? No, I don't think it's like wasting your time. If anything, you're like pioneering. Um, to a certain extent, you're like pioneering uh, that. representation. You know, it's like
Mm-hmm.
if you don't see it, if you don't see it too much around you, you can either look around for it or be the person to represent the community. You know, does that make? I hope that makes sense,
It
right?
makes sense to me.
Yeah. And either way, it's a positive thing. You know, that's all I'm trying to go for. Um, but yeah, no, that's awesome. Corporate VTubers are a huge way to get into VTubing itself. For me personally, I got introduced by Kizuna AI,
I
which I
I
believe she
think
was like one of the very first on YouTube.
yeah, I think when I was in high school, I've heard about her, but never really watched it because I didn't understand it at first.
Yeah, yeah. Uh, I just loved seeing an anime girl moving on the screen. So I'm like, bruh, how can I be an anime person moving on the screen as well? How can I do this? So
I
that
guess
brought me into
technically
this whole
she
rabbit hole.
was I think technically she was also like someone who I looked into, I guess a little bit, but not really watched.
Mm, yeah, and then in 2020 as well, then you got introduced to like these whole corporate side of things, like VTuber groups and idols and singers, and I'm like,
Oh
whoa, there's a whole
yeah.
industry. It became a whole
um
industry in like 2020. I mean, it
yeah.
existed in the East, but I'm so glad that it came into the West and it just blew up everywhere. You know?
I'm sorry.
Are you okay?
Something no, yeah. I guess my TikTok disconnected?
Not your TikTok. Oh yeah, that's something you're streaming on TikTok as well.
Mm-hmm. I just didn't understand what was happening.
Oh no, it's all good. Um, yeah, no, it's also awesome to hear. Um, let's see. You 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 mentioned you were streaming beforehand though, right?
Yeah. I tried to at least.
I need to grab a water or something here. Dang. Thank you for the headbands. I hope that went through. For some reason I didn't hear it, but thank you. Um, I was gonna say. Oh shoot, what was I gonna say? Dang
No,
it.
no. The pain parts.
No, 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 no. It's something here. Oh, you mentioned that you were streaming beforehand, right? Like, you were streaming before you became a VTuber, correct?
Oh yeah, at least tried to. I
Mm-hmm.
was I tried to be a face cam streamer because I guess I got inspired by YouTubers that I watch a lot who like YouTubers slash like Twitch streamers who would also do it, and it always brought me happiness whenever I would watch them, especially if I'm feeling down. So I wanted to try it out myself. Like back in
Sweet.
2020 while COVID was still like a thing that was blowing up still.
Yeah, yeah. And it was a great way to like pass the time too, because
Mm.
oh, I was either doom scrolling on TikTok, which was like the peak of TikTok at that time. Let me tell you, it was the peak of TikTok.
Oh my god, yeah.
Um, and I was just trying to like stream and fill up my time, because I believe 2020 2021 I was going to school,
Hmm.
university, and bro, let me tell you, if it wasn't for freaking COVID, I don't think I would have passed my I don't think I would have passed my more difficult classes. So thank
I
goodness for COVID.
I I was lucky that COVID was a thing because I would have had to pay a large amount of um
Oh yeah.
college debt because I didn't finish my classes because of COVID.
Yeah, same. I was I got like reimbursed like 40 or 50% of my tuition for the semester, because a
Mm.
lot of the classes had to be cut down dramatically, which was how I managed to pass. uh, but since they cut down on resources, students were able to get refunded, which helped a lot with lost funds. So yeah,
Oh, that was
it
good
was a
at
weird time.
least.
It was a nostalgic time. Let me tell you. I don't think. I hope not. I hope we never get another lockdown like that ever again.
I don't
But
want
it was a
that. It sucked.
no, no. I mean, introverts were just being introverts, but at the same time, we need that like balance. It's like I can only be home
Mm.
for like you know how long.
Yeah, like
um,
I was fine with like being like at home like on my normal off days, but like it being
yeah,
every day sucked. But I still had to go to work during COVID, so
yeah.
it didn't really make much of a difference to me.
Here's a question: what was something that you missed most during the COVID era?
Hmm. I think I miss when people would like not get as close to me. I'm not gonna go lie to you.
Oh damn! Oh damn!
Yeah, because like beforehand, people
You
didn't
need
know
a hug?
personal space. No,
You need a hug?
I no no. I mean, I liked it when people weren't as close to me.
Oh, you liked it? No. I'm trying to say, what was something you missed?
Oh, oh, yeah.
Yeah, what was
People,
something you missed
people
during
being
COVID?
people, people getting too close to me. I miss that when people wouldn't do that. no, no, because people love
Okay, I
like
got you.
getting really close, and I'm like, dog, I don't know you. Who are you? You're a stranger. Go away.
And 6 feet, please. 6 feet.
yeah.
6 feet apart.
no, actually,
Uh,
because like it seems like personal space was not a thing that they knew of.
yeah. Some people were acting stupid too because even though there were like mandates of 6 feet apart and masks and stuff, I remember these idiots were would like not follow those rules at all. It was a really dumb time, but
Mm,
it is what it is. You know, like that's the natural selection, as I would like to call it.
it really is.
Yeah. Uh, a couple of things that I missed during COVID. It's technically two things, but they fall under like the same thing. I really missed conventions, and I really missed Renaissance fairs. You
Oh my
know,
god, a bunch of conventions come to like my city like literally every day. Not
ooh
every day, but
yeah,
like just throughout the year. And then like we have like a big Renaissance festival that like goes on every year. The only time I didn't go
oh
was like COVID time, obviously.
yeah. What was weird about my state's Renaissance fair? Before 2019, before 2020, it was like it was a fairly popular Renaissance fair, right? Like
Mm-hmm.
it still had like a lot of people, but it was like fairly popular. And after COVID, after the lockdown, I guess something switched on these people's heads, and now it blew up like crazy. Like back then, you could grab your ticket at the place, right?
mm-hmm.
Nowadays, tickets would be sold out a couple of weeks when they drop.
I think that's happened the same with like my the Renaissance festival that happens like in my city, because
Hmm.
we'll have they'll like have the tickets like selling. They'll have the tickets like selling on like I think a month or two beforehand, at least for I can talk like 2 months
Admissions.
beforehand. Yeah, yeah.
Oh.
They'll have them open for like a few months for like an early bird sale, and then
Hmm.
once it
It would
actually
just be sold out
starts,
like crazy.
yeah, it'll just be sold out. Yeah, I
Yeah,
just
and
realized
even
that
though,
TikTok does not know who I'm talking to.
oh, what do you mean?
I mean that you weren't on screen the entire time.
Oh, is there like a way to set it up so we have both of our faces on there?
I'm doing it now. It's basically how you showed me earlier. I just didn't do that and didn't think about it.
No worries. You should definitely show me how to like stream on TikTok because that's something I want to learn. Dude, you're streaming everywhere. You're multi-streaming Twitch, YouTube, TikTok. That's wild.
And Twitter or X, for
And
some people who like
Twitter.
to call it. Yeah,
Wow. I'm never gonna call it X. I'll call
I
it Twitter
I
until the
don't
day I
I
die.
don't call it X at all.
Nah,
I don't. I call it
it's a
Twitter
name.
because you tweet. It's in the name.
This is not. This is. I will only ever call it X if I see a Wolverine. Okay. There's
You know what?
only
That's
the X
fair.
Men. Okay.
That's fair.
Unless Hugh Jackman is the CEO of Twitter, I'm never gonna call it X. Okay.
That's so understandable.
Totally. Um. Well. Uh. Let's see here. Another VTuber question actually. Uh. You mentioned a little bit of the things that you do for streaming. You mentioned you were like a variety streamer. What type of games do you play? Like you mentioned Peak, plus some other things. And I love the Lego building, by the way. I also build Legos and I build Gundams, which are like fighting
Oh.
robots.
Oh yeah, I know that.
But
At
what
least
else?
on
What else do you like to do?
Evangelion and stuff. I know the fighting
Oh hell
mechs. So
yeah!
game
Yeah.
wise, I love losing my mind over rivals because it's either I'm doing really well and I have a lot of wins,
Ooh.
or
Who do you win?
I'm
Who do you main? Who do you main?
who do I made. So I think it's like a mix. Thank you for the daily coffee, Nautilus. Um,
Oh what?
I guess it depends. I'm usually a healer main. When season zero
Ah,
pop came out, I was like a Mantis main through and through because I loved her, but they kept nerfing my baby
dang.
girl. They kept nerfing her, so like
I
now she's kind
know. It's
of bad to
crazy.
use. So I've kind of just been
Bro,
converting to
I
like
was
other
a
healers.
I'm a huge Luna Snow main. I love Luna Snow. Um, I also love Star Lord, and I want to learn more Emma Frost because the, the lady's a dummy mommy. Let me tell you.
Yeah, I literally every time she like grabs me, I'm like, oh no, I'm getting dommy mommy.
Oh my god.
But yeah,
Um,
I uh,
let me- a little
I
tear
think
trickles down my pants. Let me tell you.
oh no. But yeah, I guess besides Mantis, if I even can play her, that is, because I kind of be losing my touch
Mm,
with her. I usually play Sue
that happens.
Storm. I've been playing a
Ooh,
lot of Sue Storm. She's like one of the
I
more
have not seen a
fun.
lot of Sue Storms. Mm.
Really, I love playing her.
Ooh, I want to play. I want to play Blade. I want to play
Oh,
Blade. He
I
looks a
haven't
lot of
had a
fun.
chance to play him because everyone like
Mm.
auto picks him.
Everyone picks him. Everyone picks him.
Yeah,
It's like, ah, come on.
someone
Let
loaded
me
him
get a
like
turn.
yeah, like someone loaded him like literally with like less than 24 hours. Someone was already a lord apparently.
Oh God. Yeah,
Yeah,
no, some people out here are crazy. Like the
I've also
real
heard that
no
there's
life
like
streamers.
yeah, I've also heard that there's like Discord like lord farming servers. They're like they'll team up with a bunch of people to just
Nah,
play the crap out of like out of the game until they get lord.
that's just cheat. That's just cheating at that point. Nah, you got to do it publicly. You got to put
Yeah.
it through the gauntlet. Okay. You got to do ranked. Okay. Uh,
Oh my god, I will not touch ranked. I'm
actually,
scared of ranked.
no. I'm scared of ranked too. I will never touch ranked on Marvel Rivals. I can barely get a consistent win rate in quick play anyway. It's like every other
Yeah.
game I win or lose. Um, but if anything, a game that I've been playing a lot of recently is Fragpunk. I don't know if you've heard of that one.
I have heard of it. I've heard that it kind of plays like either Fortnite or Valorant. I forget.
Valorant. Valorant.
Valorant. Okay.
It's
I
like
know it's one of
Valorant,
the two.
but no, it's all cool. It's all cool. It's like Valorant, and they have this really cool card mechanic where, in the middle of every round, you have a set of three random cards, right? And depending on the amount of points that your team accumulates on that previous round, you can put it into those cards. So and those cards will affect the next round. So, for example, one of the cards is load all of your ammo into one magazine, which is pretty cool. Uh, Another one is inflate the enemy's head so they're larger. And another one is uh, take away a bomb site. So it's like literally things that can affect either the guns, the characters, or the map itself. So I like the variety
Oh,
of it. You know,
so it's perks in a
it's
way.
yeah, it's like perks. Yeah, yeah, exactly. It's like perks every round. So not so one game against the team is not the same as another game. You know, like I love the variety of it. It's like spices up the gameplay. That and I
Oh,
think the time to kill is a little bit longer in Frag Punk, so I can actually survive and not like in Valor. I tried Valorant. Okay, I would poke a toe around a corner and I would instantly die. Okay, like, these guys had it
I
locked
I
pixel
can't
perfect.
play
It was
Valorant.
insane.
I can't play games like that because like I'm
Mm.
already bad at like shooting games. Like
I got you.
Rivals is the closest you're ever gonna
Rivals is
get to
still cool.
me. Yeah, that's like the closest I'm ever gonna get to like a shooting game. And I guess besides Overwatch, but honestly, since Rivals came out, I've uninstalled Overwatch like a long time ago because I
Yeah, I
don't.
don't play Overwatch anymore, even though they have like a new perk system. I mean, they've kind of changed up the game quite a bit, but I really don't play Overwatch all that much anymore.
Yeah, I guess
Um,
I just prefer
really.
Rivals. I guess because I know a lot of the characters that they're adding, and some of the newer ones that I didn't
Yeah.
know as much about are still pretty interesting. And I guess not all of the characters are
Hmm.
shooter characters, so that kind of
Ooh,
helps too.
one thing I love about Rivals and Fragpunk, one thing that they both do that's really cool, is if you buy the battle pass, you'll have it forever. You know, so
Yeah.
that's only if you buy it though, not a free one, which kind of sucks. But at the same time, I kind of get it. But like, let's say you have a busy schedule and you can't play it as much as other people can, so you just buy the battle pass, which I think is like $10, and you'll have it forever. And even if the 30 days are up or however long, you could still level up through the battle pass and get all of its prizes and stuff at your own pace. That's something I think
Mm-hmm.
it's really cool that not even Fortnite does.
Mm-hmm. I don't even. I played Fortnite, but again, it's a shooter game, and I can't really get into it. Like my aim's trash.
No, my aim's also kind of trash too, but I love shooter games with a passion. Like the next one I'm really excited about is Battlefield 6. That one's super good looking.
I think for games coming out, I want to play the Marvel token game.
Oh, which one's that?
It's like a fighting game. It's like Street Fighter or like Mortal Kombat, but Marvel.
Oh, have you played any of the Capcom versus Marvel games? Those are pretty
No,
sweet.
I never had a chance to as a kid, and also don't think I ever had
Those
the system to play it on either.
are pretty
If
cool.
it wasn't on a computer.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, there's a way to get it on the computer, but I don't think I'm allowed to say that here.
Oh no.
uh, yeah, you gotta sail the seven seas for that one.
Oh no.
Nah, but it's all cool. It's all cool. There's also Guilty Gear that's also pretty popular right now.
I believe I have played a version of Guilty Gear in high school, but I have not played the latest one. But it is on my wish list. I do want to buy it. I guess I can at least play the
Nice.
story mode.
I absolutely suck at fighting games, so you're never gonna see me play a fighting game unless it's Super Smash Bros. Okay, I love smashing my bros. Pause, no Diddy. Uh,
Not the no Diddy.
uh, uh, aside from that, though, I don't really play any fighting games. Like I hate Mortal Kombat. Tekken's pretty cool, but I don't like it either. And Guilty Gear, I was this close to buying it because I'm a huge fan of Cyberpunk, and Lucy from Cyberpunk is coming into Guilty Gear Strive, and so I was this close to buying it,
Oh
but
yeah,
I'm not gonna buy it.
I have never got to see the anime Cyberpunk one.
Oh
I heard
no!
that's
What?
really good.
It is. It
Hello,
is pretty
motherfucker.
chaotic, but I highly recommend it. You don't have Netflix or something,
No, I
or
do.
what's up?
I just don't watch my Netflix thing, even if I do pay for it.
Oh yeah, no, that's wild. Uh, I'm kind of the same. I pay for Netflix and for Crunchyroll, and I kind of barely watch Crunchyroll as is. Most of my entertainment just comes from YouTube. But the weird thing
No,
is, you're never gonna
now
watch me
same.
buy YouTube Premium. I'm never gonna buy YouTube Premium though.
Oh no,
That's the weird part.
I pay for YouTube Premium, but it's because I like the feature that like if I turn off my phone, I can still listen to it offline while my phone is off. Instead of me having to keep my phone
Yeah.
open. Because I can just, if I'm going somewhere and if I still want to listen to this guy yell at this man who threw a red shell at them, I can listen to it without a problem and without wasting my battery.
Well, not as much because it's turned off at that point too. No, you're absolutely right, and commercials are off too. So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
there's a lot of advantages for that.
Yeah,
I
I
hate
also
those. I
don't.
hate those unskippable commercials.
I don't like the commercials just in general because it'd be something. It always be something weird. It'd always be something
The
weird.
blah. Um, yeah, no, it's pretty interesting to see like our taste in video games and how similar and different they are. Um, I do like that. Let me ask, how long have you been gaming? How long have you been gaming? Is my question.
Oh God. It probably hasn't been for that long. I have played games as a kid. Don't get me wrong, but I
Oh,
don't think I ever got my gaming system until like I was in middle school, and that was like a Wii system.
oh,
And I would play a lot of
ooh, I
like
love the Wii.
Wii Sports. Um, I think I've played a few Mario games, but never finished. Um, and at some point, I think Wii Sports. I think I may have played a tiny bit of Just Dance, but like it was never my thing. My mom liked playing that more than me. But
Oh,
but I've also played on. I had a lot of Nintendo games as a kid, so I had a Wii, I had a DSi, and a 3DS at some point. So I would play a lot of like Nintendo games on there. Club Penguin was always like one of my favorite games to play, and I would play it on repeat all the
yeah,
time. And
yeah, I
I
love
guess
Club Penguin.
when we had a computer, I would also play the web the web game Club Penguin, at least until it shut down. And oh god, I would play like a lot of web browser
Yeah,
games. Like, have you ever heard of Pop
bro.
Tropica?
Yes, I was about to say Pop Tropica.
Yes.
Have you ever Have you ever heard of Neopets?
Yeah, Neopets. I think I
Neopets?
used to play it a little bit,
Oh,
but not as much. Like Pop
oh
Tropica,
man.
Club Penguin, and like Papa Louie games.
Oh, Papa Luigi. Yeah,
Yeah.
I love that.
It was
Look,
those,
look, look, look.
and then like Happy Wheels. I'll play that too.
Happy Wheels. Oh yeah, that was pretty legendary. The
Hmm.
website was freaky. The website was freaky. Let me tell you. But
It is very freaky. That's
uh,
the
uh,
only game I would play was Happy Wheels, and that was like the only thing.
mm, I used to play a lot of like Flash games too, like Congregate and Armor Games. Congregate was a big one. Crazy Monkey Games.
Oh yeah, Crazy Monkey
I
Games. I know that one.
oh my god, it was so good. Honestly, I thought I was like breaking some rules because I was on that freaking website because
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you remember Thing Thing. You remember Thing Thing?
Maybe.
Maybe. They were like these stick figure sort of super emo edgy
Not
like
the same.
guns blazing characters. You know what I'm talking about?
Maybe I have, but like I don't think I've played it myself.
No, okay. It was like everywhere on those websites. But the biggest game I remember, the biggest game I would always play back in the day. Um, it's sad to say that the support for it uh, is no more because of the whole Flash shutdown.
Mm,
But it's called Adventure Quest Worlds. Have you ever played that one?
I don't think so.
Adventure Quest. Um,
I don't know. I don't. Let me
uh,
see. I'm gonna look it up. Cause sometimes I'll
yeah,
know a game, but like I won't know it unless I see
it,
it.
it's not like one of those games where you can find it on like a game collection website. It was like its whole thing. It was like a whole video game on the browser. You know what I mean?
Mm, I can't
Like,
spell quest. There we go.
I know it's all cool. It was like a fantasy type of game on the browser, and you could like select a specific class for your character. So like a warrior, a mage, a paladin, a
Oh, I think
necromancer.
I've seen the characters before,
Yeah, yeah.
but I have never played it myself.
It was so popular back in the day, and it's sad to see. I don't hop on the game anymore because if I do, I'm gonna get real depressed because it's so empty right now.
Oh
Um,
no.
but the developers of the game do have a 3D version, which I'm not really gonna touch because it doesn't have that same charm. Um, but I'm very glad to say that that whole side of the internet was like my childhood. Like I spent so much gosh darn time playing that beloved game. It was
It sounds like a
crazy.
fun time.
It was so good. It was so good, and they were updating it in real time when I was playing it. So it was really cool to be part of this like community of nerds who were really into the fantasy aspect of this game. Imagine like a budget, a super budget World of Warcraft, if anything.
Oh my god, I've never played World of Warcraft or like League of Legends. It's never been something I was into. I think
Yeah,
because it
I
was
don't
like
like League of Legends
highly,
either.
highly competitive, and I was like, me no like,
Oh,
go away from me.
oh no 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 no. World of Warcraft, it's more like a RPG game, so you can
Oh,
like you don't have to be competitive if you don't want to, but you can like go on quests, you can level up your character. So it was more like a PvE game than a PvP game, you know,
oh,
player
okay,
versus
okay.
environment rather than player versus player. Yeah, it was a lot of fun, and it makes me tear up a little bit whenever I talk about a nostalgic, super nostalgic time. Um, Another game that I was spending way too much time on for the life of me was Little Big Planet. That's another one I've
Oh, I know that
absolutely
game.
adored. Yeah,
I know if I never played
that
it.
one.
I think I don't think it was ever on like a computer, or was it ever on a console?
Oh no, this was a PlayStation exclusive.
See, that's why I never had a PlayStation until I was like in
Um,
high school.
I gotcha, I gotcha. I was pretty spoiled when I was a kid, and we got like we didn't get consoles the day of, but we would get consoles like a couple months later, you know, when they
It makes
released.
sense.
And especially when consoles were like a fraction of the cost they were today. You know,
Oh
like ugh,
yeah, I heard
maybe give me
PlayStation is going up on some of their consoles that they
yeah,
have.
yeah, $50 and GameStop surprisingly, um, if you trade in a console, they'll give you a bonus $50 because of the whole PlayStation announcement. Freaking weird.
Yeah, I don't know if they're
Yeah.
like trying to compete with like Nintendo or whatever.
I, I don't see how because usually consoles go down in price. Like this is the first time consoles go up in price, which makes absolutely no sense. You know, like
Yeah,
damn,
because
you're,
what the PS5 came out during like COVID time, right? It's pretty old.
it was well, yes, in video game console um, age, yes, it's pretty old now. It's not even that old either. It's like you can still
Yeah.
pour you can still pour a few more years into the lifespan. But it just surprises me that PlayStation wants to release. They're planning on releasing a PlayStation 6 soon, which is like really that's messed up because the PlayStation 5 I don't think got a proper legacy of games, you know? Like
Yeah, I don't think too
if you
many
were
games came out for it over the years, so I don't think so.
exactly exactly right. Like don't get me wrong, Astrobot was pretty cool. I love that game. It was a really cute platformer, but it was more like a tech demo if anything.
Mm.
And and it's really weird to say because Astrobot did win Game of the Year, but
Mm-hmm.
it was a tech demo. It was a freaking tech demo, which made no sense. Um,
I'm not gonna lie to you.
and
I was hoping for Black Myth Wukong to like win Game of the Year because it was so good.
yeah, did you hear they're releasing new Black Myth game though?
I saw that, and
Black Myth
I need to finish Black Myth
Zong.
Wukong. I literally just bought it like last month, and I have not touched it because I can't get past like
Ooh,
the big blue-headed guy.
you know, you know what sucks? I've never played Wukong. I've never played that game either. And what's stupid
Yeah,
is I have Xbox Game Pass, but I
you
have
can just
yet
play
to
it.
play it.
You can just play it for free.
Well, free sort of, but yeah, it is part of the subscription.
Oh dang! I think for
Yeah,
me, like
yeah,
I think the blue-headed guy's annoying because like I can't. I'm not used to controls yet. Like I'm using my PS 4 controller, so I gotta get
yeah. That's the
used to
best way.
it.
Yeah, yeah. No, I have yet to play Black Myth Wukong. There's another game called Wu Chang, which is like uh, it's basically like Stellar Blade sort of, but more Souls like, I guess.
Oh.
There's so many games I really want to play out here.
I know my wish list has
There's
like
like
a
so many
bunch of
games I want to
them.
play out here. I really want to play Stellar Blade because I heard that's like a really nice game.
Hmm.
Um, I want to play Black Myth Wukong. I want to play Ghost of Tsushima. So
I
many
heard that's
games
good.
and so little money. You know what I mean?
No,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
got lucky because my current job lets me have enough money for me to cover bills and then spoil myself. So while Black Myth Wukong was on sale on Steam, I decided
See,
to just double down and just buy it.
see, I also have enough to like cover bills and to spoil myself, but I spoil myself in different ways. You know, like I'll get a game here and there. Like the next game I'm definitely gonna get is Battlefield 6,
Hmm.
like hands down. I'm getting that for sure. But like it's for that reason why I'm missing out on these other games because like there's these cool games coming out, but I really want to play this one. There's many good games coming out. Like, dang, slow
I
down.
I've been I think the only two games that like I've been consistently playing that's like indie has been Peak because it's actually pretty fun, and then
Yeah,
Repo.
so fun. And what?
Repo.
Repo. Yeah, I love that one too. I love playing mods with that game. I don't know if Peak has mods. I've
It
heard
does
it does,
have
but
mods. It's just like I guess it depends on whether your computer can run it. It's such a new game still, and
oh yeah,
they just updated it with like a bunch of new stuff. So I think it just
yeah.
depends.
I mean, I don't really mod games. The only time I mod games is if the other people I'm playing with have modded their games too, or if it's an old enough game where mods just make it like 10 times better. Like Left 4 Dead, you know, Left 4 Dead 2
Mm.
is like a legendary game because of the amount of mods in that game. You know.
Oh my god! I do you know the guy Vanos Gaming?
Oh yeah, yeah, I love Vanoss. Yeah,
I only
I
know
don't watch
Left
him
for I
anymore.
own yeah. I don't watch him as much. I still watch his friends though, but not him specifically. But
Uh,
um,
uh,
he that the reason why I know of Left 4 Dead is because of him and his friends.
you see, I saw him back when he was playing Black Ops 2.
Oh my god, I've never watched him
Dang,
play
just
Black Ops
think
2. It was
about
like
that.
GTA and like Left 4 Dead.
Yeah. For yeah, it was GTA and sorry, GTA and Black Ops 2 was for me. Um, and we're already on Black Ops 7, bro. Like crazy how
Yeah, and
time flies.
I don't even know if he even plays like Black Ops anymore. He doesn't really play many competitive games.
Yeah, yeah. Well, it makes sense. Like, play the games that your audience likes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm I am not gonna touch Black Ops 7. I will say that Black Ops. Uh, it used to be Black Ops used to be a game or a series that I've respected a lot, but now it's just trash. I really don't like Call of Duty right now. I'm definitely not gonna get the next Call of Duty, even though it's gonna be on Game Pass. I'm not gonna. I don't think I'm gonna invest
Understandable.
any time into it.
Think they took
Yeah,
out like the best thing that you can do, like with the recent Call of Duty, and that's like the game chats. The game chats were the reason why
game
I would
chat.
watch people. I would watch people play it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, it's I feel like it overstayed its welcome, and the developers are doing like really weird things that the the actual player base doesn't like. So it's
Mm,
like miscommunication and fatigue, of the
yeah,
series. Yeah, it is what it is though. Happens. Um,
yeah.
let me ask you. Let me ask you though. What are some future plans that you have for your streaming? By the way, you've only been going at it for like a year, so where do you see yourself going from here?
I
Anything you've got in the works?
I would like to plan a two me like having a 2.0 debut. I'd
Oh, a
like
new
to.
avatar.
Yeah. But we'll see
Oh,
about
are you gonna
that.
stick to live 2D?
Most likely, but I do want to actually have like a 3D model to debut with because I do want to do like VR streams, like you know VR chat, that crazy chaotic
I'm
mess of a game.
let me tell you, I'm a crazy chaotic mess myself. Don't I can only talk so much about VR chat. The rest are behind closed doors.
I can completely understand that. Like, I've been playing VR chat for like 2 years now. I completely understand. But
Yeah.
I would like to like have
Yeah.
like a 3D model to like play VR chat on, not on no public server, just on a private server with my close
Ah,
friends. Cause because
that's the
the
Tusky Baka.
yeah. I'm surprised they didn't make me bald.
Ah, I
That's
have a
usually
trigger
the
for that
one.
too, but none of you knew. None of you have done it before.
Yeah,
uh,
chat loves like making me bald and giving me googly eyes because if you trigger both of them, it'll break.
oh dear. Break how?
So one googly eye will stay on my actual eye, but then the other one will go up with my hair, so it'll be on top of my head
Oh,
when I'm bald.
you become a cyclops.
Yeah, well, kind of.
Uh,
You'll still see my normal eye, but one of the googly eyes just on top of my head because that's where the wig went disappeared to. But yeah,
gotcha, gotcha.
I have like a ton of toggles that people can use. It depends if anyone actually uses them.
Sweet, sweet. No, I like that. And when do you plan on wanting to debut your 3D model?
I I'll have to find someone that's within my budget to um to see maybe sometime next year. Maybe not in the beginning of this of next year because I actually want to plan it out and do something special
For
and
sure.
not just me doing a random shoot like, oh hey guys, here's a 3D model. Haha.
Bro, that's what I did. Let me tell you, I am horrible at hyping up myself, and I'm horrible at marketing myself. So I can like release the most advanced 3D model randomly out of nowhere, and I would not market myself.
My
That's the worst part.
my friend does that. Like she'll say like I'm gonna plan and do something special, and then she's like
Oh
she's
yeah.
too impatient to
Oh no.
actually do the said planning, and just does it just out of nowhere. And I'm like, okay, all right,
Gotcha.
buddy.
By the way, chat. If you have any questions for us, please feel free to ask. Okay, we are accepting any sort of questions. Uh, both both tier Jesus, I cannot talk. Both Tyria and me are accepting questions. So if you have any if you have anything to ask, please let us know.
Thank you, Moonshine. Hopefully, I do get a 3D model. I do have some people saved on like my VGen because I'm always stalking people's VGens to see what they're doing.
I have I have a VGen. I have a VGen.
What do you make 3D models as well?
No,
Oh.
I mostly do character design for graphic. I mostly do like 2D character designs.
Oh, well then I'll have to check it out then, because I'm always looking for people to get art from. And also, thank you,
There you go.
Moonshine. I was glad to find like an actual coffee background to find that wasn't AI, because Etsy is just filled with that
Uh,
stuff.
Etsy is becoming a cesspool. People are getting
Yeah.
lazy.
I hate it because like I found like some coffee shop backgrounds and I looked nice, but like half of them all look so odd to me, and I'm like, this feels wrong to look at. I'm not gonna buy it. And
Good, good,
I
good.
found this background is on Booth. This person is as an actual like legit person. Luckily,
Booth is a good one. Yeah.
yeah, Booth. I all my
Yeah.
animated like backgrounds for like this coffee shop one, and then like some of my um seasonal stuff is like a lot of it's from Booth. Since that place has more real people in it than Etsy does, just crazy.
Oh yeah. I use Booth and Twitter as well because there are some artists that release free stuff through Twitter,
Mm-hmm.
or they would also release like a coupon for a specific asset or model that they're making. You know.
Yeah, I'll be looking through Twitter as well, but I'm also a part of like some Discord servers that just have all that stuff linked in one place in different categories.
Yeah. Yeah. Those are also awesome.
Yeah, because like right now, I just have like my overlays and stuff like fall themed for like the fall season. I think just found like some free
Nice.
stuff
Yeah.
that was
Are
just
you excited
on
for
Boo.
Halloween?
I am. I'm hoping I can do something special. I did plan on doing a
Same.
charity stream, so hopefully I can advertise it so that I can raise some money for the charity that I want to support.
Hmm.
So,
Nice. I hope that goes
yeah.
well. Always very important to support charities and the less fortunate, I guess, slash the foundations that really need the financial support.
Yeah, have you ever heard of gamers outreach?
I feel like you've mentioned that to me before on a stream of yours. Could you remind me what that is?
So Gamers Outreach, they're a foundation that helps children who are like basically bedridden at the hospital for like long term treatment.
Hmm.
And the
Right.
thing that I like that they do is that they'll build these things called go karts. So it's basically like a little gaming system that the children who are at the hospital can like play games on without it being without it taking too much space in like their rooms. And also you can still connect and then play games while having their long-term treatment being done.
Gotcha.
Yeah, and they'll do multiple fundraisers throughout the year. Um, I think June or July, I can't remember which month. They did the VTuber SummerSlam. Uh, in October, they're doing like the Spooktacular one, and I think they have a Winterfest one that they do as well.
Aw, cute.
Yeah. I didn't really raise any money with like the VTuber SummerSlam one, but I'm hoping to do a bit better with the Spooktacular one because I'm actually aware of it happening, and I can actually plan a bit
Yeah.
more, a bit better since
Yeah.
like it's a good ways away.
Yeah, that's something that I kind of lack myself. As I mentioned before, not too many people really visit my streams, so I feel like if I were to do a charity stream donation stream, um, I might not get I might not get any sort of attention on that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I can understand that. I The
It's
thing
it's
is,
a little fear of mine.
I think I missed. The thing is, people were donating because like I did the smart idea to use crowd control, and because people love messing me up whenever I play games. So I decided
Hmm.
like if I'm gonna play a game, hey, at least if I'm gonna like raise money, hey, at least let people have fun while doing it. But I didn't set up my donation thing correctly, so like I didn't go towards the VTuber SummerSlam, and I hate myself because I didn't understand how that worked.
Well, I mean, there's a first time for everything, and it'll be back like
Yeah,
next year as well.
yeah. So I gotta make sure that I have to set it up correctly. I'm gonna make sure to like find a bunch of like games that people want to like donate money towards. And people love messing me up on repo because there's so many things you could do on there.
Right, right, right.
Yeah,
There's even
I
friendly fire too.
yeah, I think the last time I played repo with like my friends, it was for the VTuber SummerSlam, and one of the donators spawned like about 6 magic wands, and they were all doing like a magic wizard battle.
Oh, what the heck? Okay.
Yeah, so like me and my friend had died already, but there was one more person who was like alive, and she tried to pick them up, but every time she would drop them, the wand would activate and try to kill her. It's like a little magic.
Ah,
It's like a little big laser beam trying to shoot at her. And then once one
oh,
came off, it was just like a monopoly effect. Wait, like a domino effect, and then all of them would start activating off. Like they were trying to get her killed.
ah. Um, I always have like very chaotic times during collab streams as well myself. Um, I have a group of just pure degenerate gremlins. um, what else? Collab streams, I believe, are some of my favorite things that I do for VTubing myself. As much as I like solo gaming or just doing art, collabs with other people I find enjoying a little more, just because you can like bounce off of each other, and like have conversations like we're doing right
Mm,
now, or talk
yeah.
about topics that you just want to hear another person's opinion on.
Mm, yeah, I love like doing collabs. I try to do one at least once a week. I do need to actually set another one up for next week. I need to
Hmm.
I might try to play a different game that's not Peak. I've heard of Guilty as Sock. I've heard that's a fun game that I have yet to play.
Guilty as sock.
Yeah, so like you're basically like little sock puppets, and you have like
Oh.
the prosecutors who's like trying to like defend their client, and then you have the one that's like trying to get then you have like the other side, like trying to get the client like arrested. You know, like an actual like judge system, like a ace attorney.
Right. Right.
But
Hmm.
like it's like a role playing type of thing. If you want to role play, that is. And you'll have to like convince the judge, who is also just another player, that your client is right or wrong, and then like you'll have like the people who vote on whether they're guilty or not. It's a little funny game.
Is it like similar to Phoenix Wright, or is it
Yeah, yeah. I would
something?
say that's somewhat
Is that
similar,
like
but like
Hearthstone?
you're not. It's not a single player game. It's like a multiplayer game. So everyone is their own person.
Ah, gotcha. Cool. I like that. Do you have any questions for me by chance?
Uh, I guess how long have
Oh, by
you
the
been
way,
streaming?
I, d-
Oh,
I oh, oh sorry. By the way, Moonshine, you brought up a really good thing. I'm trying to learn the same thing. I'm trying to convert VR chat models into 3D VTuber models.
oh yeah,
Like,
there's like a
I
video
really
on YouTube for it.
there is, and I really wanna learn because as much as I love my current model, I wanna transform it into like a really HD, upscaled model. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense to me. There's like a ton of tutorials on how to make like a VR chat model from like scratch. Just using other people's already made assets because they're pretty cheap on
Yes.
Gumroad
Yes.
and Payhip.
There's there's VHIP, yep. There's also Jinxie,
Yeah, Jinxie.
yep. I love all those. And I love the way some of these models look. So I really want to create one from scratch. But the challenge is what Moonshine brought up is how to bring that from a VR chat format into a 3D model format, like a VRM or something.
Yeah, I know that there's a tutorial on it. I just don't know how old the tutorial is.
I don't know. Maybe Moonshine will make it up to date. How did you guys meet and become friends?
Wasn't it from like
Oh,
the
well,
VTuber, the Twitch creator chat?
yeah, I was about to say, we both met on the VTuber Creator Club, um, which was a huge resource. Let me tell you, that's a great way to
Mm-hmm.
get some collab friends on there. Um, and honestly, we just met. Like we just met not too long ago. I visited a few of Tyria's streams, and they were pretty funny, pretty nice, and very welcoming. Let me tell you. And
Yeah.
uh, I believe you reached out to me to do the interview collab, right?
Yeah, I you had a post on like the Twitch Creator Club, and I always like doing like little talk show things because I always found them
Yeah.
fun. So that's I was like, I'm gonna shoot my shot and see if anyone answers.
Oh, please! I always answer. I always answer. Actually, funny story. I started the whole VTubing interview stuff because I've been streaming for 5 years, and in these 5 years, I've never had an interview myself. I've never had someone interview me. So,
Oh.
so I thought to myself, you know what? Why wait for someone else when I could be the interviewer and yap with the person I'm interviewing? Like right now. So that's where the yappening comes from. The actual name, everyone went to see the happening in theaters. Everyone got to participate in the fappening as well. So, and now you're here participating, and now you're here participating in the yappening, which is it's like in the middle. It's like in the middle there in terms of degeneracy slash gooberness.
I
Yeah.
guess I kind of do something similar, but mine's are called coffee dates.
There we go. Well, we're technically having a coffee day right now, so I'll definitely
Yeah.
I'll definitely be down with it. Perfect. You get two and one.
Yeah, like
Speaking of which,
he's doing
speaking of
the
which,
yapping. I'm having a coffee date.
heck yeah. Oh, speaking of which, um, little bit of a difficult answer, a little bit of a difficult question, but what is your favorite coffee order? What do you like to order for coffee?
Oh, okay. It depends on who where I go because every coffee shop's different. But
Yeah.
usually I guess it depends on whether I need the caffeine or not. But do you know what a green eye is?
No, could you explain that?
So a green eye is a cup of like normal drip coffee, and then you put 3 shots of espresso in it.
Oh,
Yeah.
why is it called a green eye?
I don't know why it's called a green eye. There's like 3 different versions. I'm not gonna lie to you. Green eye confused me, but there's a red eye, which is like 1 shot of espresso, which makes sense, like a bullseye. And then there's a black eye, which is 2 shots of espresso, which also kind of makes sense. But green eye doesn't make sense to me. I'll have to look up why.
Hmm,
As you can see, I'm
interesting.
a bit of a coffee nerd.
I like that. I like that. I like yapping about our nerdy interests. You know, that's the best part.
Yeah.
Um, for for me, I really like a chai latte. I found that to be not only enough for energy or
Mm.
caffeine, but it also gets me to like go to sleep really well because the chai flavor is always really nice. You know.
I like getting dirty chais.
Oh yeah, dirty chais with boba.
Oh
With boba.
yeah, I
Yeah.
don't think I've ever had chai with boba before. But then again, I
Oh, it's
don't.
really good.
I'll have to try it at some point, or maybe I'll just get like the little like boba, easy boba packs at home and just do it myself because I would want boba, but I don't live near a boba shop. Or to be
No,
wanting like 15, they be wanting like $15 for a drink, and I'm like, I can't. I'm not spending $15
damn.
for a drink. I want if I'm getting
No, no, no.
if I'm paying $15, I want food.
For real. No, for real. Yeah, that's why I've stopped going to Starbucks. Not gonna lie to you. Um, two drinks for $15. I'm like, hell no.
Yeah,
They
I
should be
still
they should be two drinks
go.
for $10.
Yeah, I kind of still go to Starbucks, but the only thing I'll ever get is like the normal drip coffee because that's actually generally good. And I'll get
Okay.
like an iced tea. I don't really like the refreshers because they're either too sweet or not sweet enough.
Nah, too much sugar. Too much sugar for me.
Yeah, and plus all the new stuff they've been coming out with, if I'm not making it myself, it's usually not going to taste that well. And plus, I'm not spending like $5 extra for you to like make it the way I want it.
Right, right, exactly,
Yeah.
right.
So
I
I
should
usually
really.
just do with this tea or coffee, just normal coffee.
Yeah, no, that's the best. I should really check out Starbucks' new Halloween menu. I don't think it's out now, but it should be releasing soon, right?
I believe so. I don't. They might be coming out with like either a new or like the same K-pop that they usually do. I don't really get the food all that much. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's usually kind of bad.
The pumpkin spice.
Oh yeah, and the pumpkin spice. I mean, that's
No,
pretty good. Or
yeah,
I
yeah.
guess.
The only time I ever grab food is if I ever go like on a long car trip, and even then, I only get like a bagel and cream cheese.
Understandable. I like the cheese danishes.
Mm, delicious. I can't eat a lot of sugar. That's why I haven't gone to Starbucks all that much recently.
Oh yeah, because that's all they got is sugar. Besides, like I guess some
Pure
of the breakfast
sugar,
sandwiches.
bro. I
But
swear,
they're
when
so small though.
they are and overpriced. Oh God. Yeah, no. I have quite a few local coffee shops around me, way better than Starbucks. Sorry about that. I probably need coffee myself. um,
Yeah, I
yeah.
It's just like the
But
Starbucks
yeah.
is like for me, at
Um,
least in the short
did you?
amount of time that I have to
Oh yeah.
go to work. That's like the closest because it's like right across the street to take the bus. Either that or I just get coffee from like my job.
Mm, yeah, that makes sense. I
Mm-hmm.
don't trust a coffee in my job, bro. I do not trust a coffee in my job, bro, because there
Oh
was this one
no.
time I found some little things scurrying around, and I'm like, oh hell no, I'm not gonna get caffeine
Oh
from this shit.
no. I'm lucky. My
Mm.
job is very clean. We have like a what, either a 98 or a 99 on like our health score. So I trust the coffee that's at our
Oh,
place.
we're like a 90, we're like a 96, 98, 99. We're high up there on cleanliness, but like when a little bit of time happens, we have a my job is in a very old facility, not a
Oh.
very modern or up to date facility, if that makes sense. You know?
That makes sense. That makes sense. You
So
can't.
so
We
the
kind of
actual
can't
building
help it
itself
no
is quite
matter.
a bit older.
Yeah, you can't really help it no matter how
Yeah,
cleanliest you
you
are.
can't help it. Yeah, that's a problem. Yeah, so
Yeah.
I never really
Well.
touched the coffee maker in there.
Yeah, that's understandable. I mean, my job. I mean, I told you before we started like live. I work at the airport, so everything's always constantly changing
Right.
in there. So it's either it's brand new or it's kind of just been there for a while. But I am lucky to have never seen any little critters or little Jerry's running around in my store that I
Mm.
work at.
Oof. Yeah, no, thankfully not. I work as a biomedical engineer, and some of these clinics are quite old. So, like you said, we can't really help it.
Yeah, I just work at a coffee shop. I don't have a fancy job. My lore is just based off of me just working at a
My
coffee
job's
shop.
my job's not that fancy either. Yeah, it's all right. It's all right. That's still hard work, you know. It's still pretty hard work. Um,
Yeah.
did you have a question for me earlier? I think I might have cut you off.
Oh yeah, because we were answering someone else's question. I was gonna ask you how long have well, you already kind of answered it. I was gonna ask how long have you been streaming for, but you
Go
said
ahead.
5 years.
Yeah, I've been going at it for 5 years. I've started because I was really bored during COVID, and like I said, um, I was still an essential worker at the time.
Mm.
But there were these 2.5 weeks of pure bliss. Let me tell you, I did nothing except game and watch Netflix and pig out for those 2 weeks, and those were the best COVID weeks I've ever had. The rest I was working part. No, I was working full time technically. Um, because I was a stupid essential worker. And again, a freaking cashier should not be an essential worker. Gosh darn it! I mean,
Oh
I'm
my
glad I
god.
got money out of it, but holy hell, why would selling yarn to an old person be essential? You know,
Oh
whatever.
my god. Not
I
the
worked at an art
yarn.
shop before then. Yeah, fabric. I used to work at a Joanne Fabrics. Okay, and it goes to show that they're freaking closed now because they're bankrupt. So,
Oh well.
um, it goes to show you how they saw their business going. I jumped ship before
during
that thing
COVID was
sank.
like I worked at Amazon.
Damn, I'm so sorry.
Actually, that's what's the job that honestly before they started changing a bunch of the rules, I think I stayed there for at least 2 years. So it wasn't bad for me because I didn't have to deal with customers. So I was never really pissed off or anything. Like it may have been 10-hour shifts, but like, I got 2 breaks out of it, like in between. So I didn't mind it until they started changing a bunch of stuff, like the rules and all that.
Gotcha. Yeah. Hmm. Again, COVID was a weird time. You had to be there.
Yeah.
You had to be there. But going back to your question about the VTubing part, I started VTubing when I started streaming, and it was just out of sheer boredom. And now look at where we are now.
You know
5
what?
years and counting.
I think when I tried to like do streaming again, but as a VTuber, it was also somewhat out of it was somewhat out of boredom, but also I simply just didn't want to show my face because I didn't want to change out of my PJs while I
Oh
stream.
yeah, bro.
Like right now, I
Look,
told you I took a
if I
nap.
showed my face,
Wait,
look,
no, you go first.
if my webcam if my webcam was on right now, we'd be on the blue Twitch, if you know what I mean. Okay,
Oh my god.
only for the fans. Okay, I I stream naked. I stream naked, and no one would have known unless I've said something.
I just stream in my PJs because
It's
I
for
never want
aero.
to like change it.
It's for aerodynamic reasons. Okay,
Not the
and yes, I also stream
aerodynamic.
in my PJs.
Yeah, like the only time
All
you'll see
right.
me dressed is if I do like my Lego streams because I have my
Oh,
hand cam
no,
and
even that I still wear PJs that those days.
now I wear PJs just in case. I mean, no, not my PJs. I wear clothes just in case because I'm like, I don't want anyone showing to anything too much, and I'm still a small streamer, and I don't want Twitch like looking at me crazy just because. That's
Oh
because
yeah,
I have my
smart.
PJs on.
No. Nah. Uh, yeah, you got to be very careful at that, and it sounds like you really are. So, nah,
Mm,
whatever you're doing well.
yeah, I mean, I haven't gotten hit by the ban hammer yet by Twitch, so I guess I've been, I've been careful for the most part. I don't try to push the boundaries. I know some people like doing that,
Oh
but
yeah,
like I'm
good,
like,
good,
it's too
good.
much. It's too much. I'm not gonna do all that.
There was a point in like 2022, 23, where there were these few IRL VTuber streamers who were pushing their luck. I was like basically showing nipples, um, putting gameplay on their ass.
Oh my
What else?
god.
Every
Have you
every
heard?
time they
Have
tip,
you heard of like the that one streamer who was getting
yeah, I think
railed?
we're thinking of the same person.
Yeah, who was getting
Oh
railed
no,
on
the other person.
Twitch.
And yeah, yeah, and you saw the shadow, the shadow.
Yes,
Oh my god.
and like it would be
Oh
very
my
obvious what she
god.
was doing, and like she got banned for it, but it was only like for one day. I'm like, honey, there's
It was
that's
for
not.
1 day, and
Yeah, and I'm
people who
like,
will like verbally assault someone, like someone will call another person stupid and be banned for like 3 months.
yeah. Or like a
I know.
VTuber will have their thighs showing, and then they're like, it's just permanently banned. I'm like, wow, that's crazy.
So stupid how some of this Twitch stuff works. Really, I mean, granted, we're the slaves to the system, so we have to obey to the system. But like, at the same time, the system can be stupid.
Yeah, I personally really hate it. Plus, they're doing like this new thing with like the view botting. I'm not saying that like it's a bad thing to like double down on like people who do it, but I don't know if it's like affecting other people or not when they stream.
To an extent, yes, because Twitch has this sort of popularity goes first type of mentality. So like Pokimane, Iron Mouse, Bow, Shy Lily. If you look up VTubers, you'll 1000% find them much quicker than many others because they have a
Yeah,
huge following. So like Twitch has this sort of backwards view on things where if you need that specific type of like what the freak was what the freak is it called? Oh frick! Now my mind's blanking. What the hell?
oh
Uh,
no.
No, it's just Twitch is very hypocritical on a bunch of things. It's like just very weird, you know.
Yeah, like they want you to grow, but also you can't grow too much. You're not allowed to do that. I'm like,
Well,
why?
they don't do a whole lot for the smaller people, and it makes sense
Yeah.
because the larger accounts are what's making you money. Yes, but at the same time, we're all here for the same reasons, and we all want to grow organically. And the view botting thing, it affects people because if I'm view botting, let's say I'm not doing it right now, okay? Full disclaimer, I never do view botting, nor will I ever do view botting in the future or at any point. But let's say I was view botting right now and I have 1,300 people watching the stream right now, right?
Mm.
It would affect other people because if you were to look up VTuber, one of the top streams that you're gonna find is mine. You know, one of the top streams you're ever gonna find is mine, and that will affect all the smaller streamers below you because they only have like one or two or three viewers at the time. And again, Twitch loves their big streamers, so they want to show the one who's already thousands of viewers deep in order to get even more viewers out of that. You know.
Yeah, which kind of sucks because I think one of my goals is to at least average like at least 10 viewers. That is my
Mm-hmm.
goal. It's a small goal, but like it's something that I want to try to accomplish. But it's really
Right.
hard because like time zones are a thing, and it's hard to like find like a good time to like stream but like also get like a high or at
Yeah.
least a somewhat relevant view count consistently. Like I guess
Part
partner
of that is
is
just
one
pure
of like a
luck.
long, yeah, I mean like partner is like I guess a long time goal, but like I'm not even looking at that right now because I don't
Nah,
I don't even
and
average
it's a
10,
very
so
difficult goal. It's a
yeah.
yeah, like you have to average 75 people. That's insane. That's like
Yeah.
that's like super popularity levels of numbers. It's wild.
Yeah, I even see people who like average over that still like find it difficult to even be in a partner, and I'm like, yes, jeez. I'll stick with my
Yeah,
little baby streams until I feel more confident.
and yeah. Um, like you just mentioned too, they have to maintain that partnership. So like they have to keep streaming. They have to keep up the numbers. They have to keep up the sales. They have to keep up everything. And sometimes people just cannot keep up that amount of stress, so they start streaming less. They start messing up their numbers, and one thing leads to another, and their partnership is gone. You know, that's like the most BS thing I've ever heard.
Yeah, and I can barely keep up with me just like streaming like like at least once a week. It's just because sometimes I'm
Mm,
just tired and I can't always do it if I'm like too
exactly,
tired to do
exactly.
so. And I'd rather not be really tired and bummed out while streaming. I'd rather at least have some energy to like keep you entertained. So usually just don't
Exactly.
stream.
So here's a question for you. Do you think most of the entertainment comes from the game that is being played, or do you think it comes from the streamer it's themselves?
I feel
Because
like
I personally think it's the latter.
I think it the I think it just depends on like the consumer who you're trying to get to watch you. Because there are some people who I'll just have on the background playing rivals, but I'm not paying attention to like what's happening at all. I'm kind of just there for the game so I can get like the little drops that happen like every season.
Right. Hmm.
Or there's someone who's like actually genuinely funny and interesting who I'll actually like sit down and watch. It'll still be in the background, but like if they say something funny, I'll actually type in chat and like engage with the stream. So I think it just depends on who you're looking for. and what they're doing.
Hmm.
And if it can catch my attention. I'm
Yeah.
luckily I'm not luckily I do have a short attention span, but not to the point that where I can't watch a 3 to 4 hour stream. It's more like only if
Oh
I
yeah.
have time to.
Exactly. Yeah. Me too.
Yeah.
Like for my work, I have pretty long card drives sometimes. So I would pop a pre-downloaded 4-hour stream and just watch that, or no, not watch, but like listen to it.
Like at my job sometimes I it's like the funniest thing. So my YouTube algorithm, like for me to just like watch stuff, it's either people playing games, people cooking
Right.
food. Like there's no talking, just people cooking food, like an ASMR type thing, like street food,
Hmm.
or it's people getting arrested, or it's murder crimes.
Oh, geez. Right,
No,
right, right.
no, because
Some crazy
people
people.
people act so crazy about it's like they'll turn something about you just getting like a little $10 ticket into like a felony crime, and I'm like, what are you doing? Just listen and just do what they say. you're
Yeah.
already you're already in the wrong, because that's the reason why they stopped you in the first place.
Jeez.
Yeah, and then like they'll act so crazy, but then there's ones that are like they're generally like mental, not all mentally there. And then like I'm always
Right.
worried for like the people who are like putting their lives at risk for the people who are actually doing like really wrong things. Like I think there was one where there was a mentally ill suspect that was like running around terrorizing the neighborhood, like breaking into people's apartments or like homes and stuff, just going around terrorizing them, and the cops were called. The family of the suspect were like saying like, hey, don't hurt him, he's mentally ill, but like he's
Hi, posture
clearly
check. Sit up, you
thank you for
fucking
the posture
cashew.
check.
You look like a banana. Croissant, a third example. It's unbecoming.
um so like, okay, yes, he's mentally ill, but he's clearly aware of like what he's doing, because he's clearly avoiding trying to get help and treatment um at what's happening, and he's attacking other innocent people along with that. So I'm like, I know that they care about him because he's mentally ill, but like there's a point that it needs to stop, because he's at least somewhat aware of what he's doing. He keeps doing it. But I
Mhm.
think at some point he threw like a mazel tov at one of the cops. Like um yeah, he threw a mazel tov, and I think it almost hit someone, but it luckily didn't. But it luckily didn't. I think they were able to like arrest him, but I can't remember whether he passed away or not, because I remember him getting shot. I don't remember.
Oh.
Yeah, I can't remember off the top of my head. I don't know whether he like survived from his injuries or not, but I know it was a very crazy event that happened in the video. I would not want
Right.
anyone to like go through. But
Yes,
Mac,
I'm just stretching right now.
hello. Oh no.
Hello. It's okay. I'm all good. I'm all good. I just hate sitting in the same position for quite a while. I need
It's
to move
okay.
around.
That's why I make my
What
chat. That's why I have redeems that tell me to stretch or like posture check. Because I won't do it myself.
um, I hope you've been enjoying so far. By the way, sorry for either I'm talking too much or I'm talking too little. Sorry for like the two
No,
extremes.
it's
But
okay.
hopefully,
It's
hopefully it's
okay.
good.
Sometimes I talk too much depending on the topic.
Nah, I mean that's why we're here in the Yapping, you know.
Yeah. But I guess, what type of stuff do you watch on YouTube? I know I explained to some of the my stuff.
So, let's see. I watch Markiplier.
I need to catch up
Not
on
Line Attack.
Markiplier.
I don't really. Well, I don't really watch him too much now. I watch more Corey Kenshin whenever he decides to upload.
Mm. Oh
Corey
yeah, I need to
Kenshin's
catch up
cool.
on him too.
Um,
I don't know why stream
yeah,
is a bit delayed.
it happens. It happens sometimes. No worries.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I
Um,
think I'd rather it be delayed than it does like it being
lag.
unwatchable. Yeah, lag.
Yeah, that's all good. I also watch quite a bit of a variety of like iceberg videos, but specifically on certain topics.
What's
Um,
iceberg videos?
I also, oh, so iceberg videos was something I used to watch a lot during the COVID era, where it's like a chart from the most common knowledge to the very niche knowledge of things.
Oh.
So like, so like, it's like a collection of just knowledge of things. Like for example, um, I don't know, Star Wars, the iceberg, and up top you would have Anakin Skywalker, Obi-Wan Kenobi, um, Baby Yoda, stuff like that. And at the very
Oh.
bottom, you probably have like you would have like space star weirds, which are like entities in space that can detect fear, and they're ultimately like monsters of the force that attack abandoned or close to dying starships in the system, stuff like that. Like
Oh.
I like them a lot because you get to learn quite a bit of things that you previously haven't heard of, when you get deeper and deeper down into the iceberg. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense to me. I think I
Yeah.
kind of watch stuff like that, like on TikTok, but it's more like specifically Star Wars stuff. Because there's like a lot of stuff that I
Well,
just didn't know about Star Wars that I just
yeah,
learned from like little
stuff like that.
the slideshow information. A lot of it's
Oh
really
well,
dark.
well, yes. Well, the next time you should definitely watch like an iceberg video on like I don't know, like a certain like you should watch an iceberg video of Marvel Rivals. There's definitely one of those around. That'd be a cool idea. Laggy isn't a
Okay.
problem for you. That's good.
Oh well,
So
I'm
yeah,
glad that it's at least not laggy. I was having problems. I just was having problems with like the multi-streaming. Well, at least TikTok was having like a bit of a problem because it kept disconnecting. Let's decide to end it because honestly, after the third time, like I'm done.
yeah, it happens. It happens. Technology does not like us. The
Yeah,
resistance has started.
yeah, it does sometimes happen. That's every once in a while. I'm like, I don't know how to fix it. Like I feel like if I have to fix it, I'll have to end stream and then restart it and open everything again. And I'm like, do I really want to
Oh.
do that? As long as it's
Any
watchable.
other any other questions from the chat? Any other questions from you, Tyria?
Uh, I guess you've already told me what stuff you like to play, or at least do
Yeah,
on stream. You've already talked about that.
yeah. As of late, a lot of my streams have been interviewing streams, so it's been keeping me accountable slash busy with the whole interview stuff.
Mm.
Let me tell you, my time management has been pretty bad, so I've had to like reschedule some interviews myself.
If I can understand that, sometimes I think in June I like over plan to like the Wuha with like collabs and like events
Yeah,
happening. So definitely I'm
yeah.
not doing
I
that again.
I often like overlap some interviews because I only have specific days I like to stream. So when those days get when I forget to like write that down on my calendar, suddenly I'm overlapping in like some interviews, which
Oh
I always feel bad
yeah.
about.
Oh yeah, I do that sometimes by accident, and I'm like, oof, I
Yeah,
didn't mean to do that.
all good. Um, we are reaching towards the end of the stream here. Again, I hope it's been pretty entertaining and I haven't bored you out so much. Have you been
Mm,
liking it so far?
yeah, this is basically like one of my little coffee dates that I usually
Good.
do. I need to get back into
Oh,
doing
nice.
those. I haven't done one in a while.
Oh, there you go. Um, I would love to collab with you in sometime in the future as well, either on Peak or
Yeah.
on Marvel Rivals. That would be a lot of fun.
Oh yeah, I haven't done like a Rivals collab in a good minute. I've mostly just been playing like
Ooh,
either by myself or with with friends who just happen to just be on.
I'll be online. Well, next time you find yourself playing on your own, let me know so we could at least play with friends together. You know.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've done that, so I'm definitely down. I
Heck
finally
yeah,
figured
that'd be
out
great.
how to have my 2D model up while I play Rivals, so that's exciting.
Uh, I usually play games like that with my PNG, so it doesn't take up too much I don't know VRAM or
I
something because
I
if I
did
have
a
my
rival
3D model,
stream. Oh wait,
Mhm.
no, you go.
If I have my 3D model up, if I have my 3D model up while I have like a graphically intensive game or a game that needs every second to like process, it will start lagging the game. So I like to close and have my Discord Fugies up instead.
Mm, that's what that's what I was doing, but I guess I did turn every all the graphics to low, and then like I just had the FPS also just lowered as well, so I didn't have any problems of lagging. At least I even did like a test a test run on a game, and it didn't have a problem. So I'll probably
Hmm.
try again with Rivals with my 2D model, and we'll just have to see.
Only just got here too. No worries. How do you pronounce your name? Drox. Welcome to the collab. We're still chatting here for a little bit. Um,
Yeah.
I I do want to ask you a couple more questions here, Tyria.
Hmm.
Uh, Considering you've been streaming for about a year now, um, and you've gathered like this sort of knowledge over time, and what you know now is very different than what you started. What is a piece of advice you would give to a new up and coming streamer, or what is something you would have told yourself in the beginning that you know you did not know back then? Like what's a piece of advice you would give yourself
Hmm.
or a new
Mm,
streamer?
maybe you know what? Don't lose Streamlabs.
What do you mean by that?
Streamlabs takes up a lot of CPU. At least like the OBS like streaming platform of it,
Mm,
application of it,
So,
it takes up a lot of CPU. So I would recommend to not
so
use it. To
yeah,
be
so
honest with
so
you.
uh, so you mean more like be wary of your resources whenever you're streaming?
Yeah, especially if you don't have like a powerful PC. Like when I first started, I was like when I at least started doing it like consistently, I was running stuff on I had two laptops, and that's how I would do my streams. One was for gaming, and then one was for recording and streaming. So and usually half of the time it would just be stuff.
That happens. We all start from
Yeah.
somewhere, you know. So,
Yeah.
um, yeah. Um, let's see. Have you experienced any sort of hardships during your time as a VTuber? Any sort of challenges that you're overcoming, or something that you face that you're taking control of now?
Uh, I suppose me talking, like, I I don't know whether it's like hard to believe or not, but I'm not really a yapper. I don't talk a lot.
I've kind of been forcing her to yap.
Yeah, so honestly, one of the reasons why I started streaming was to break out of the shell of me not talking as much and kind of force myself
Yeah,
to talk a bit more. It's been
that's a
helping for the
huge
most
reason to
part.
start streaming.
Yeah,
Good.
because I'm not usually that entertaining, especially when I'm not talking, especially if I'm too focused on like a game or something. So I
Mm,
try to force myself to both read chat and then also be entertaining while I game. Like usually I'm pretty
right.
good at multitasking, but like if it's something that like takes too much of my attention, I'll just be I'll just be a little silent elf until whatever's distracting me is done.
Mm. For me, I tend to hyper focus as well. Like depending on the game, for example, a more competitive game like Marvel Rivals, during the actual gameplay, I tend to lock in. Oh, hi, Aaron. Hi. I'll stretch here and drink water here in a second. I tend to lock in really hard, so you would not hear me. You would not see hear me talk to Chad or anything. Um, are my redeems not working?
I didn't see anything pop
Hmm.
up in like the chat box.
Hold on. Give me 1 second. Sorry, you're gonna see my stuff here, but that's weird.
It could be just the application itself. It's probably like
It
lagging
could be.
behind.
Yeah, it could be the application or my stuff lagging. I'm sorry about that. I'll make sure to. It's not even letting me do anything either. It might be on my end, so I apologize for that. And sorry, I'm back. You must have seen all my menus and stuff, but thank you for the head pats. No matter what, spiritually, you're there, touching my scalp. um, I don't want to say head because I have a different type of head. Um, but what was I saying again? Yeah, I tend to lock in. So whenever I hyper focus on a game, I tend to not chat with chat a whole lot.
Oh
And if
yeah.
messages were to be sent, they would like be. I wouldn't see them till like 20 minutes later or something. It's horrible, and I'm trying to get better at that myself.
Yeah, I think that's me with like rivals and sometimes Minecraft. I'll be silent when I play Minecraft.
Yeah, Minecraft. Open world games and slightly more chill games, at least in terms of the amount of action happening on screen. I'm able to manage a bit better. But if I'm like trying to find a boss, I'm focusing on the boss.
Makes sense.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah. Thank you very much, Tyria, for joining me today. I'm glad it's been an enjoyable time for you. Um,
Yeah.
Um, if you have enjoyed yourself, I would love to have you on again, either as a collab partner or one day down the line, I'll have returning VTubers on the Yapping itself. But definitely want to collab with you again in the future.
Yeah, my DMs are always open as well. So if as long as it's
Very
on a
cool. Same.
Wednesday or Thursday, I am free.
Wednesday, Thursday.
Yes.
Okay, that sounds good because I'm free on Wednesdays myself as well. Um. Oh. The Yappening would also appreciate any sort of word of mouth, so like if you know any VTubers who would like to be interviewed themselves, please let them know about me and like spread the word, that's
Yeah,
what
I'll
i
make
that's what I
sure
always
to.
appreciate. Okay. Yeah, I'm glad. And my final question for tonight, who would you like to for us to raid? Or
Oh.
are you gonna keep streaming, or would you like us to raid someone?
we can rate someone. Let me see if they're
Sure.
even live still, just to make sure. Because I've had
All right.
instances where like I'll rate into someone and then they're done and I'm like, oh, that's awesome. Actually, we might be rated depending on how long they've been playing for. Let me see.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's only been
And
like,
everybody in chat, thank you very much for stopping by.
oh god,
Aaron, Drox, Laku, Pokemon,
it,
Moonshine, Tyria herself, the Twitch official,
not the Twitch
Kuro,
official.
Kuro, and Nymph. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. Sorry if there weren't any questions answered through chat so much. We did answer a few of them, but I didn't really see much questions go through the chat. So I hope it's still been entertaining, and hope to see you all in the future as well. Okay,
I mean, it doesn't
who's
seem
gonna be
like
our
they're gonna
victim
be.
tonight?
It doesn't seem like they've been streaming for a while, but it doesn't seem like they're ending anytime soon. So let me send this to
Okay,
you.
sure. You can just put it in chat. It's fine.
Oh yeah, there we go.
Oh, you brought the whole name. Okay. I just
I
needed
always,
the name.
I always find it easier. But hey, if they don't join the raid thingy, hey, it's in chat.
There we go. Yeah, thank you everybody for stopping by. I'll be doing another interview, I believe, next week, if not tomorrow. Tomorrow I do have something planned. Um, and before I hit 50 episodes here, you're number 42. Remember that.
Oh yeah, I
Um,
am 42.
yeah. Uh, Before I hit number 50, I am going to be taking a break. I want to edit down these videos and put them up on YouTube so I can try to get some sort of exposure from there, you know? Interviewing
Uh,
50 people
I
has to be some sort of achievement, right?
I feel like that's an achievement. I have to do the same with like some of my coffee date content as well. I mean,
Heck yeah.
these would be one of the few things that I edit or pay someone to do because I don't have time to learn editing myself.
Gotcha. Well, thank you everybody for stopping by. Hope you all have a great weekend, great rest of your week, and I'll see you all next time, okay? All right? Bye
Bye
bye.
bye.
Have
Bye
a good one. The
bye.
rate is going. Hope to see you all later. Have a good one. Bye bye.
Okay. I.
Sometimes, some, sometimes.
Oh,
Oh, I'm still here. Sometimes I
yeah.
cannot trust Twitch's numbers because um, a lot of people could be chatting in chat, but then they
Mm,
would only show one person participating in a raid.
I know. Mine's doing the same thing. I don't know. I guess it just depends. But I'm also gonna be rating now. Go show, go show. He'll bring us some love, everyone. I know I streamed a lot later than what